Terry King, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Akron RubberDucks. First pitch coming your way next. King has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm.
71, Khalil Watson.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Khalil Watson, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Kicks and delivers.
Curveball. Low middle. Curveball. Low middle. Sweeper. Low inside. Sweeper. Low inside.
1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jake.
Bases empty, one away. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Jace Lavalette. Fastball for a strike.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ball inside.
One out and the base is empty.
High inside.
And the count 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a fly to left. Glasser under this one. Gets there. Got it.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jake.
Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jake Fox. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach.
Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Foul.
Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Swing and a miss. Got fooled on that one.
Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Now here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Nice grab. Throws to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. On to the bottom of the second. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Juan Benjamin. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That one finds the zone. That's
Four-seam
strike one.
fastball.
That kind of
Middle
speed at this
outside.
spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multidimensional because they could really scoot.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to
Four-seam
throw him
fastball.
out there at a position that
middle.
demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. Late on that fastball.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
And now the 1-2.
Nope,
That's a
that's
break
ball.
for the hitter. I think that was strike three.
Sinker. Middle outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one smashed to left field. Dunks one into left. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Everything came together on that
Batting
swing.
fifth,
And they've
the
got
first
some
baseman,
choices now
number
with good
7,
speed on the
Mike.
bases.
Collado.
King trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, no outs.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Mike Collado in the box now, takes
Four-seam
strike one.
fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-1.
Hey.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from
Four-seam
first,
fastball.
trying to stay out of the
High
double play.
inside.
Oh, 0-2 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Sweeper.
Nobody out and a runner
Low
at first.
inside. Sweeper. Low inside.
That one is way inside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him. That's the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Wilfredo.
Four-seam
Next up for the
fastball.
RubberDucks,
High
Wilfredo
outside.
Antunes. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Inside ball.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ball two.
Cutter. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Fly ball left field. And makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Cody Huff.
And here's the catcher, Cody Huff. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Left field. It's carrying. Makes the catch. Inning over. One runner left aboard. They're trailing here, 1-0. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home
Four-seam
without your
fastball.
permission,
Middle
call Benson,
inside.
Looper, and James
Four-seam
for a
fastball.
free consultation
Middle inside.
today. The shortstop leading things off
Four-seam
and takes a
fastball.
strike.
High outside.
Into center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. King back to work after the leadoff hitter got on.
High inside. Cutter. High inside.
Runner at first, nobody out.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. Oh, lost the handle on that one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that's a little bit high. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's down and away. Good job to let the low one go there.
Cutter.
Nobody out and a runner
outside.
at first.
Cutter. Low outside.
Good eye
That's
there.
ball 3.
Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing
Cutter.
second if the batter
Middle
feints.
inside. Cutter. Middle inside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Khalil Watson.
Coming up to the dish for Akron, Khalil Watson. One run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
Down.
Throws off line, and he's in there. And now another base hit could even this one up. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Sinker.
Runner at second here,
Low
and one away.
outside. Sinker. Low outside.
And
Ball, that's
that's
out.
outside. And the count, 2-1.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside. Sinker.
Home team down
Low
by 1.
outside.
Here in the
Sinker.
back end of the third
Low
inning.
outside.
Fights it off, we'll see another.
Sinker. Low outside.
Here comes the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sweeper.
One out with a runner at
Low
second.
inside. Sweeper. Low inside.
That's ball 3.
Jace Lavalette to bat next.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece, stays alive.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Way out front for strike
Now
3.
batting, the designated hitter,
Jace Lavalette will hit next. Fly to left the first time.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Man at second with 2 down.
Ball 1.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. The call is overturned. This could be huge. So they've still got both of their challenges.
High outside.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. King back on the mound to face the meat of the order. Not an easy task.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late on that fastball.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
This to third. Wallace. Slings to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Juan.
One out and the bases are
Benjamin.
empty. And here is Juan Benjamin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Cutter. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
One and 0, and the pitch.
Sweeper. Low inside. Sweeper. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Once again on 2 and 2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Struck out swinging. 2 outs already in the
Now
home
batting,
4th.
first baseman, Mike Collado.
Mike Collado digs in now. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
No, inside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Two outs and nobody aboard.
Hey!
Cutter. inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
On the ground, and
Foul
it
ball.
goes just foul.
Four-seam
2 outs,
fastball.
base is empty.
Low inside.
Liner, base hit. The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Straight
Manager
up.
out of the dugout, time to make a change.
Altuve.
Terry King gives way. And I have to say, I'm surprised that he's getting the hook because he's been outstanding. We'll be back with his replacement in a moment.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty,
47,
Eddie Yayan.
Eddie
He's a fierce competitor
Yayan.
when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. So 2 down.
Now
Digging in
batting,
for the RubberDucks,
shortstop,
number
Garrett.
15.
How?
2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. This pitch popped up. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. King went under 4 innings in the start, but didn't allow any earned runs. This is one he can look back on with some satisfaction. He wasn't utterly dominant, but he went out there and competed, and that really made a big difference to help him get the win.